Let's get nerdy. That was the alternate title for this video, so you've been warned. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jackie, aka Jax Just Happened, here on the internet, and I hope you had a fantastic, wonderful, awesome sauce day. So, as you can tell by the title, we are back at it again with another coffee talk. As you can see by the non-repeating mug, I have a lot of mugs because I really enjoy mugs. So this one is like a Disney Parks exclusive one because it's like the old Mickey's ice cream bar. There's a collection of like 4 of them that are like the old style of like Goofy's treats. This one, I think there's like a Minnie Mouse something or other and like a Donald one. But this one is the Mickey's ice cream bar because those are my favorite treats at Disneyland, and it's freaking cute. It's not the most practical size because it's kind of small, but it worked for the situation. So grab yourself a hot drink and let's just talk. So basically how these work is I kind of just ramble on for like 12 minutes on whatever I want to talk about. And today we actually have a theme. Today's theme is movies. I've seen a lot of movies recently and I want to talk about them because, as some of you may know, movies is what I want to do with my life. So I've been watching a lot of movies because I enjoy them, 1, and 2, to like learn how to do certain things through the film process. And yeah, I just kind of want to talk about movies. So let's just jump right in. So recently I saw Spider-Man Homecoming, which is the newest Spider-Man movie where Tom Holland is Spider-Man, and I'm kind of a little bit obsessed with Tom Holland currently, just because I think he's gorgeous and because I think he did a really good job as Spider-Man. For those of you that don't know, basically what this movie is about is if a 15-year-old got superpowers, which is basically what Spider-Man is in the beginning, and we've never really had a movie that's capsulated that exact part of it. It's definitely more high school compared to the other 2, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was very dark. Like, it was... That last movie destroyed everyone's hearts. It destroyed mine. I watched it the other day and wanted to cry. But I think Tom Holland really encapsulated the kind of youthful spirit that a teenage Spider-Man would actually show. And even though he is not a teenager anymore, he's 21 for the record, when he was first cast as Spider-Man, he was actually still a teenager. And we hadn't had an actual teenager play Spider-Man. So that's super cool that we actually get to see the teenage side of Peter Parker. So would recommend that movie. It's not a perfect movie at all. It's very cute and like enjoyable in all aspects. It's a superhero movie, what can you expect? It's one piece of this giant MCU puzzle, so it makes you want to watch more, basically. Speaking of the MCU universe, we have lots to talk about because D23 happened, Comic-Con happened, and so there's lots of stuff coming out from Marvel via all the movies. They premiered the Infinity War trailer at D23, I believe, and they didn't put it online, but everyone was freaking out about it, including myself, because Infinity War is going to be this huge movie with a lot of stars playing their very distinct and individual characters in this huge... I can't even think of the right word, like blockbuster type movie, because it's going to be an Avenger movie on steroids. And I think it's going to be great. I'm very excited to see it. I want that trailer now. Marvel, please help me out. I'm so excited for Infinity War, and I'm curious to see how it all works because I'm a little nervous about having that many major characters on one screen. So we'll see. Not that Captain America Civil War wasn't a lot of characters from the same universe with their own distinct personalities, characters all coming together, but this is that times, like, I think there's what, 20 plus like major stars in this movie, so I'm excited for it and I want that trailer. And obviously if you want to talk about any of the movies that I'm going to be talking about today, please leave a comment in the comments below and let's have a little conversation about it, because I could talk about this for a long time. Still sticking with the MCU universe, which is Marvel, duh. I'm a huge Marvel fan, like I'm Team Marvel all the way. The other day I watched all 3 of the Captain America movies because I think they're all good. I didn't watch them in order, which is gonna seem silly because I just didn't want to watch them in order. I don't know why I didn't watch them in order, but they're all good. Really enjoy them. Captain America is one of my favorites, if not my favorite Avenger, and I really enjoy the storylines of those movies. Also, Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan's relationship off-screen and on-screen are incredible. In my head, this is what happens to all movie stars when they like finish a movie with someone, like they become best friends and like kind of rip off each other and stuff. But I'm not sure how often that happens, but it actually happened for them and it is adorable. Also, their on-screen presence together is beautiful. Like that car scene in Civil War, you know what I'm talking about. So good. Since I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies, and because my obsession with Tom Holland has just grown since seeing Spider-Man Homecoming, I have done a lot of like fan vidder watching. So, you know, like the blank funny moments or interviews from the cast and here blah blah blah. And I realized that I've been doing that since like the first Iron Man. And I know that Civil War was one of the ones where I like really dug deep into like the press side of things after seeing the movie, just because I loved that movie so much, that I have realized that I am just a huge nerd about all Marvel movies and will always be, because you'd think I would grow out of it since I'm about to enter adulthood and whatever, but nah, still like to stalk people from a distance, not like creepy or anything. So mad respect to all the fan bidders out there, and thank you for doing the good work, because I get to see Tom Holland dancing all the time in like his funny interview moments, and that's really enjoyable for me. Also, I've watched a lot of Civil War and like Avengers stuff also, because, you know, Infinity War hype and whatever. I just wanted to like really dive deep into my nerddom, and yeah, it's been a great time with that. So going back to Spider-Man, but actually Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and they are so dark, but they are very enjoyable. So if you haven't seen the Spider-Man movies, what are you doing? What are you doing? So going away from the MCU for a little bit, because I don't want to bore you too much with my fangirliness, let's move on to something that I'm also fangirling about, just because I really, really enjoyed the movie. Like, I genuinely enjoyed every second of it. I saw the movie Baby Driver the other day, which is Ansel Elgort, Jamie Foxx, like, action movie thing. Not like this, but like Cars. Wow, such good gestures. 10 out of 10. And I enjoyed pretty much all aspects of that movie. I thought the casting was great. I thought the movie flowed really well. I enjoyed the music, because obviously music is a huge part of that movie if you've seen it or know anything about it. And yeah, would 10 out of 10 recommend that movie. I also saw Valerian, the Cara Delevingne and what's his face movie. It was very pretty. Like, it was aesthetically very pleasing. There were lots of very quick shots over very CGI'd areas, so it was a little dizzying. I'm glad I didn't see it in 3D. I'm not really sure what happened in the movie, but from a creator side of things, it was definitely very, like, the vision was there. I'm not sure if you have to read the graphic novels in order to understand the movie, because I have never read the graphic novels, but I enjoyed the movie enough to say I enjoyed it, but I don't, like, ever need to see it again. So that's my review on that one. There's also a couple movies that I want to talk about that I want to see, that I have yet to see, and you can be sad at me for the next couple things. I want to see Dunkirk, which is the World War II movie that looks beautiful, that I really want to see, that just came out. I want to see Atomic Blonde, which is like the female 007 movie, which the main actress actually did all of her stunts, which is, she did most of her stunts, and I just think that's very cool. I still haven't seen Hidden Figures, I still haven't seen Moonlight, I still haven't seen La La Land, and I am sad every day because of it. So, I saw Despicable Me 3. Okay. I have been a fan of the Despicable Me, like, franchise. Like, I was okay with the first 3 movies. I was okay with Despicable Me 1, Despicable Me 2, and even the Minions movie, okay? Like, that's barely. I was okay with it. Like, I wasn't like, ah, Minions! I was like, Minions, at that point. But then, I saw Despicable Me 3. We don't need more of those movies. I'm sorry. All of their storylines have been played out. Like, they're adorable for children, but, like, they're not movies that you can go back and watch and enjoy still if you're, like, older. Because it's kind of stupid. I mean, it's darling, but it's kind of stupid. So yeah, I kind of like movies, as you can tell from this. If you have any movie recommendations, please leave them in the comments below or message me on any of my social media, and let's talk about some stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and want me to do more coffee talks, themed or otherwise, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below to be notified when I make a new video, and to become an official Jackster, because it's a cool name and it's free. Click on the respective areas on the screen right now to see last week's video and a surprise video, and as always, they'll be linked in the description box below. I hope you have a fantastic life until I see you again, and remember, just be you. See ya!